What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Joaquin Corrales, and guys, in this video we're gonna study some of my top Facebook ads. Now, these ads are not entirely related to Shopify. I'm actually gonna create another video where I showcase a lot of the e-commerce ads for the Shopify stores, but these are ads for my software company, Contact Flow, and I'm gonna walk you guys through the psychology behind these Facebook ads and what makes them really effective. A lot of the ads that you're gonna see here made a 2 to 5x ROI on the amount of money that we spend in them. So let's go ahead and let's dive right into the first one. So the first ad that I want to show you guys is this one right here that's in front of you, and it says, "My buddy Franklin and I were challenged to take a brand new online store to over $300 a day using only Instagram." Maybe a lot of you guys saw ads similar to this from me about a month or two back. We spent somewhere over $50,000 on these type of advertisements, and they were extremely effective. Now, when the average person thinks about Facebook ads, they pay a lot of attention to what the ad actually is and what the ad actually says. And once you lose a lot of money trying stuff and really learn what makes an effective Facebook ad, you learn that it has to do very little with what the actual ad looks like and what the actual ad says, okay? What makes the most difference in your Facebook ads, and this is whether you're growing a software company like we are, or you have your Shopify store or anything of the sort, is the offer that you're able to put in front of people. Now, when it comes to Shopify, yes, it does matter a little bit more the type of ad that you put in front of people, but it's all really about the offer and who you're targeting, okay? Because if you're able, for example, with this advertisement right here, I'm targeting people that wanted to learn how to make money online, right? And they were gonna come and they were going to see a webinar, which was a case study on how we took a brand new store to over $300 per day. If you guys want a link to this webinar, I'll give it to you down below. I'm not gonna post it in the description. If you guys want it, let me know. And then I'll add it on there if you guys want to see it. It's like a 1 hour long webinar where we go through a case study. But the cool thing about this is that we didn't pay a lot of attention to the ad. Like you see, the ad is literally a badly cropped out picture of me pointing to the side, and then a picture of our store, and then a headline at the top that says Instagram challenge, $0 to $370 a day. And then we wrote some copy at the top that it wasn't terrible. It's some pretty good copy. But the real key about this Facebook ad, and a lot of the Facebook ads that we run on a daily basis, and YouTube ads too, is who are you targeting? Because if I'm targeting people that don't care at all about making money online, then they're not going to convert to this type of ad, okay? And so the person that you target is almost the most important thing when you're running Facebook ads. Like, for example, the reason why Ty Lopez and Grant Cardone and all these people can run such effective advertising campaigns are for a couple of reasons. So the first one is that a lot of people know them, and obviously when a lot of people know them and their advertisement comes up, they're going to pay attention to it. And two, they have massive retargeting lists. And these retargeting lists are made up of people who watch their YouTube videos, are made up of people who like their Instagram, or literally just view their Instagram. Like, I found this out maybe about a month or so ago, I think like 2 months ago. You could create a custom audience on Facebook of people who have just looked at your Instagram, like literally just tapped on your profile. And that's pretty crazy, because the bottom line is that what you want to do as you're creating your Facebook ads is focus a lot on retargeting. And what that means is that you want to be able to show an advertisement to someone who has had some sort of engagement with you in the past. And the reason why you want to put a lot of emphasis on this is because those people are going to convert at a much lower price than anyone else. Like, for example, let's say that I started running YouTube ads right now with something very similar to this, and I started targeting you, okay? The person that's watching this video, you on the other side, if I started targeting you with this advertisement, there is a much higher percentage that you would do what it is that I ask of you in the advertisement. There's a much higher percentage that you would watch that webinar than someone who has never seen my face and someone who has no idea who I am, right? And so that's retargeting. That's me displaying that ad to you and using you as my audience. So the reason why Ty Lopez is able to be so effective with his programs, with his spread and his reach, is because he's able to get to these people for such a cheap amount of money. Like up to, oh, I almost fell here. He's able to hit the same people that I'm able to hit, that other people are able to hit, for 10 times less money. Like, for example, for advertisements like this, I think I was paying somewhere around from $3 to $6 per registration. So I was paying Facebook and YouTube from $3 to $6 for every single person that registered to that webinar. If someone else like Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone or one of these bigger guys started running that same exact offer, they could put that same exact ad, but using their audience, they would be getting registrations for $1, $2 simply because more people know them. And that even comes to say about, I created a YouTube video a while back telling you guys some of the reasons why you should create a YouTube channel, and that is a really big one. And it's that you're building a retargeting list with every single person that looks at your view, that looks at your view, that's great English, that looks at your video. You're building a retargeting list, and you're later going to be able to display advertisements to these people and provide them with offers in which you're able to drive tons of value to them. And it all comes down to that. How do you put your products, how do you put your offers, how do you put your software, your company, yourself in front of people for a cheaper price, okay? And if you're able to accomplish that, then you're going to make a lot of money. Like for example, with this advertisement that we're looking at right here, I spent 1.5K on the ad. Obviously it was Facebook thought it was a really good ad because look at the relevance score. You see the column there that says relevance score and it says 9. That means that people were pressing the see more a lot. When people press that see more button on your Facebook ads, it means that they're engaging with it, and it means that the relevance score is going to be higher because people are paying attention to it, right? The more people that like it, the more people that share it. But like you saw, this ad has 17, 18 likes and 2 shares. I spent $1.5 thousand and I made $5,000 back. So you see those website purchases, every single one of those website purchases being calculated by Facebook are a $997 product. So we made $5,000 back, almost a 5x ROI on a 1.5K investment. But that's not even the best part. The best part is that we were able to get a whole bunch of leads, right? So for example, if I was paying, let me pull up a calculator because I don't know math. So 1.5K divided by 4, right? Let's say that I was getting every registration to that webinar for $4, 375. So yeah, sure, I made $5,000. I made a $4,500 or a $3,500 profit off of that advertisement. That's not even a campaign, because at the campaign level, obviously it's a lot more money. But sure, awesome. We made 3.5K off of that ad, but we also got 375 people's emails. And the best part about that was that a lot of those people saw the webinar, which meant that they spent FaceTime with me and they know who I am. So now when I start emailing these people and I start shooting them my offers and bringing them value through email, then they're going to convert at a much lower price. So that's kind of the strategy behind a lot of the Facebook ad campaigns that I'm running on a daily basis, where the advertisement does not matter as much as what it is that you're putting in front of people and to what people you're putting in front of, right? Because what this is considered, what this advertisement right here is considered, is the bait, okay? Because my end goal is to get people to use my software, or to get people to get these training programs that we're offering, right? Using different mentors, using myself. And so what do I need to show these people, and what do you guys that are watching this need to show your audience in order to get their foot in the door? In this case, a webinar. People want to see a case study. It's very important for that. And get them through that sales cycle. And so that's actually really important. It's really advanced, and it's a lot of what we're focusing on today to grow my software companies. And so let's take a look at another ad. So this ad right here is actually for the same campaign, just a different advertisement, but the ROI on this one is even bigger. So it's a 2.8K or $2.9 thousand investment into this ad and a $10,000 return. And look at this ad. It says this face shield blew up our Shopify store. And I'm pointing at a freaking face shield. Like, you could make that in Canvas, in Photoshop in literally like 30 seconds. And so the advertisement in this case does not matter so much. Now in the later video, where I'm gonna talk about advertisements for your Shopify stores, for your online stores, the ad does matter some more. And you guys are going to be able to distinguish the difference. But when it comes to something like this, the most important part about these advertisements are, who is it that you're targeting? What are you putting in front of people, right? And obviously those two are connected, because it depends who you're advertising, what you're going to put in front of them. And then in what way are you somehow generating a return on investment off of that advertisement? Like, for example, I'm working with the company that I used to work at was a $1 billion company. And I actually did a presentation to them a couple months ago, and they hired me to help them with digital advertisement as a consultant on the side, for a very nice fee. And a lot of what they were doing before I got there was that they were spending a lot of money on advertisement, but without any return at all. So for example, they were running Facebook ads for engagement, for conversions, for this, for that, but with no end goal, like only to build brand awareness. But what if you were able to figure out a way to run Facebook ads in a way where you were able to bring brand awareness while you were generating leads and while you were generating a profit? I mean, while running these campaigns, we were able to build a huge email list and a huge retargeting list of people that know exactly who I am, who my team is, who my company is, and what the software is made up of. And so that actually made it so that we were able to grow a lot faster than before we were doing anything similar to this. So see, this is just the study of some of my top Facebook ads and kind of like the psychology and the strategy behind how these ads are run, how these campaigns are run, and how important it is for you to be able to target these exact people, in which in some of my next videos and some of my previous videos, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find who you're going to target and how to come up with these offers for you guys to grow your online stores, to grow your software companies, and to grow brick and mortar businesses, just any business. Because that's the cool thing about this, that with digital advertisement, you're literally the flip of a switch away. You're a flip of a switch away from having millions of people come to your website, come to your ad, and engage with your content. But what is it that you're going to put in front of them, right? Because I could go on Facebook right now and spend $20,000 on a campaign, but if that campaign is not scaled properly, if that campaign does not target the right people, if that campaign does not show the right offer to these people, then my $20,000 is going to go down the drain. And that's what's happening with a ton of people. So guys, remember, we're doing a 180-day challenge. Where we're going to release winners weekly. We're actually going to go back to weekly because there's not a lot of people engaging yet, but we'll go back to daily once a lot more people are commenting. We're giving away $1,000 worth of software and content every single week, and all you have to do to participate in that giveaway is you have to subscribe, you have to hit the like, and you have to put a comment down below, and you're in it. So guys, let me know about your Facebook ads. Like, what are your thoughts on the things that we went over? Did any of you have any aha moments? I know that I would have when I started doing this, if I would have seen a video exactly like this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.